Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to the channel, or in some cases welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping off here to view this video. Today I am at Lake Lavon. Going to take the ski out for a little while and see if I can catch some fish. Well, yesterday the Fishpro trophy and I went out to Joe Pool Lake, which is in Cedar Hill, Texas, and I had a slight issue. I kind of screwed the pooch. I did not check my microphone before I left, and all the video footage that I have has absolutely no sound to it. Now I captured some with another video camera that has sound, and I will include some of that in this clip also. So stick around, and I hope to catch something today. I actually have 24 minnows, so we're going to try some live bait action and see how that works out. So I will see y'all on the water. But they're not that bad to hold on to. So I'm gonna hook this guy right like that and see how that works. Turn the timer back on my live well so my bait doesn't die. And my bait might not die, but my reel just about did. I did not reset my reel for that extremely light hook and weight, so now I got a backlash. Well, this is what happens when you're learning. Well, either George got off or something ate him, because I'm used to baiting my fish through the lip, but that is usually mullet, which is a little bit sturdier than these minnows. So I bait this one through the tail and see how it works out. Well, minnow went one way and hook went the other. So that wasn't right. Glad I got 24 of these things. I'm slinging them. It's the second one I've slung off. All right, we'll try this again. Hook them a little further up this time. Try not to sling George off this time and see what happens. All right, that one went all the way out. And fishing is just a waiting game. Probably should have put a popping cork on it. I'm going to look for some deeper water out there in the middle of the lake and see if I can find something deep down. I thought maybe with live bait I'd have a little bit better luck. I'm about ready to try someplace different. George, I don't think you're working anymore. He's trying to swim. All right, let's go someplace different. Yeah, I did latch the ice chest. Tell you what, let's just stop right here and see if we can drop it all the way down. There's a bunch of stuff down at the bottom. We'll see how well that translates into actually being fish that I can catch. And I'm going to use my new rod. Just picked this one up the other day. Want something a little bit heavier, but not so heavy that wouldn't work too well. So this is an Abu Garcia Ambassador series on a 7-foot medium heavy rod. I think I have 20-pound braid on there. All right, let's drop her down and see what happens. That 1 pound braid, 1 pound lead almost isn't enough. And I'm on the wrong side because it's drifting off it's going back the other way. I'm thinking about it. Let me see if I can get let me see if I think I have a 2-ounce weight, I think. That would help it get down a little easier than what it is. Oh yeah, that's actually going down now. So we're at 40 feet of water. I'm gonna let it go all the way to the bottom. She's there. A couple cranks up, and let's see what happens. Well, that's on that side. I'm going to put a silver spoon on. Let's see if that'll do anything. All right, I'm gonna take that silver spoon. I'm gonna toss it off this direction. Let it go all the way to the bottom. All right, well, there doesn't seem to be anything here, or nothing here that wants to bite, to put it that way. Even with that minnow all the way down at the bottom, and fish clearly swimming down the bottom, nobody wants to say, I want it. Looks like the fishing here has kind of dried up a little bit. Nothing else on the monitor. Let's go ahead and reel George in and set him loose. And then we'll find a different place to go. Alright, we're going to close up next to that tree right there. Just got to get in the right position so I can make sure I get there with the anchor. Maybe next time around I'll actually be ready. Got another 30 minutes or so before I want to be off the water. I still have to do some work tonight, so I can't have all the fun. If yesterday's trip had worked out, if I hadn't S the P on the video recording, this would not have been an issue. But when you S the P, this is what happens. All right, I think the anchor is going to grab here in a second. This anchor is almost not big enough for this ski. I still drag it. I'm still dragging it. Well, that one just wrapped around that tree like 4 times. I watched every bit of it. I hate when that happens. Yeah, let's see. Do we have it still, or is it some bait thief? Nope, bait thief haven't gotten it yet. We're in 13 feet of water. Not too bad. Yeah, I think this will be the last go around right here. And then I'm gonna call it a day and head back to the dock. It's gonna be a little bit of a rough ride. Those guys have just caught one small catfish, is all they caught. Been out to 3 different places. They got a little John boat powered with a trolling motor, but they're out here. That's what matters. They're heading it in. I'm gonna head here in just a few minutes and with this current bait off. Well, I'm glad to know that not everybody's catching fish. That gives me hope that I'm doing something semi-right, since I'm not the only one who's not doing anything, who's not catching anything. If everybody else was catching fish and I wasn't catching anything, I'd have a real concern about my future and my future doing this. All right, well, that is it. We're gonna call it a day. It's almost 5 o'clock, and I have stuff I still have to do at the house. Get ready for work tomorrow. Well, everybody, that's going to do it for today's video. I did not have any luck out here at Lake Lavon. I'm hoping that one of these days I will start catching some stuff and having better videos so that you can actually see me catching something on this Fishpro trophy. It's a great platform, very stable, very enjoyable to ride. Looking forward to take it down to the coast in a couple weeks. Should get a lot of great footage then. But for now, I want to thank you for stopping by and viewing the channel. If you've enjoyed this video, if you please give it a thumbs up and a like, that'd be fantastic. If you want to consider subscribing to it, I'd be very appreciative. Next week, I'm going to have a video to prepare the jet ski for the salt water. I'm going to take the seat off. I'm going to corrosion prevent everything under the seat, all the electronics, all the connections, everything that might rust or corrode, because salt water, even a little bit, will corrode everything and anything it touches. So stay tuned for that one. That'll be next week's video. And for now, have a good day, stay safe, and stay dry. Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. When I was beaching the Seadoo so I could put it on the trailer, I picked up a rock, or a couple of rocks it looks like, and now they are stuck in my impeller. Without the IDF, I could not force them back out. So now I have to find a way to get the back end of this thing off so that I can see if I can clear those rocks out. And I will make a video of it so y'all can see that things do happen like this. Well, for now, I will see you in a couple days when I start doing this. Joy, fun, joy. When you S the P, you really S the P.